Morning, everybody. Today is Friday, February 14th, and welcome to the Inside Edge. Tomorrow is the third Saturday in February, and that means it's election day in about 35 municipalities up and down New Jersey. These are the ones that hold fire commissioner elections. And if you're not familiar with these Saturday elections, that's okay. Most people aren't. Uh, State law allows some fire districts to be self-governing. Voters elect a board of fire commissioners, and voters get to approve the fire district's annual budget. Uh, and to make things a little more confusing, not every town is just one fire district. Some have multiple fire districts within them, all having independent elections, all run in different ways. There's about 185 fire districts in New Jersey that hold these elections. In about 65 municipalities, there's about 30 of those towns that elect their fire commissioners in November. These are really low turnout elections. The polls open at 2 o'clock on a Saturday and they close at 9 o'clock at night. Fire commissioners run their own elections. They pay for them out of the fire budget. They count their own votes. They don't send out sample ballots. So if you want to know if you live in a fire commissioner election town, you have to do some sleuthing. Not your regular polling place. And here's a hint: they're usually at your local firehouse. And because the fire commissioners design their own ballots, vote by mail ballots go out very late. A few county clerks I spoke to said that they didn't mail them out till last week. Automatic VBM voters are not what fire commissioners had in mind when they set up a February election on a Saturday. Don't go looking for secure drop boxes. They're not required to use them. If you have a ballot sitting at home, you're going to have to trust the U.S. Postal Service. Some fire districts use voting machines, but most of them just use good old-fashioned paper ballots like student council elections. Most of these races are unopposed. Some have gotten nasty over the years, but for the most part, they're very calm and run by the volunteer firefighters. Candidates have to still file with ELEC, but they rarely ever spend more than $5,800. So the donors don't have to be reported. And as for election results, good luck getting them. They're hand counted when the polls close at 9 p.m. And sometimes the county board of elections have to chase down the fire districts just to get them to report the election results. There's probably a need for the legislature to make some adjustments here, but let's be clear, that's never going to happen. Legislators aren't going to take on volunteer firefighters. That's horrible politics. There's a happy ending to this Jersey story. There are rarely improprieties in fire commissioner elections. Volunteer firefighters are incredibly well intentioned. They're the backbone of a community. Their commitment to public safety is undeniable. So, here's your challenge. If you live in a fire commissioner town, go vote. If you don't know who to vote for, go down to the firehouse, ask some questions, and get an education. It's worth it. That's all I have for today. Everybody have a great holiday weekend, and I will be back on Tuesday.